Hey, good morning, friends. It is Monday, and I have to address some stuff that I've kind of tried to not publicly address, just because it's not how I am, and this page is supposed to be fun and chill and not all dramatic or whatever. But there's been some shit that's being said, and it's gotten weird, and it's starting to have a negative impact on some of you and a negative impact on some people that are close to me. So I don't know, I just got to address some stuff and get it out there so you guys know what's real and what's not, and you can make informed decisions for yourself. And I can at least feel like, okay, I said what needs to be said and we can all move on. All right, so let's start with this. Aside from those people that I am going to defend from the BS and the lies, I'm not going to use any names. So that's just not going to happen. If this is stuff you're unfamiliar with or stuff you haven't heard about, consider yourself lucky. Move on. Don't worry about it. And for those of you that have been impacted, this is for you guys. And I just want to start with, I'm really sorry. This isn't me. This isn't how I do my life. And I sincerely apologize that we've even got to have this stupid talk. So after the Vegas tour, one of the girls who was participating asked if she could stay with me, like at my house, for an extended period of time. She was in the middle of a bit of a crisis with lodging. And some of you reached out to me and said, hey, just heads up, don't think this is a good plan. Hey, be careful. You guys had a lot of input about it, but unfortunately, I didn't heed your advice. I just saw a friend in need and wanted to be helpful. So I said yes, and that person stayed with me for well over a month. So this is a person that I hadn't actually met prior to Vegas. She had said she's an international fitness instructor. At one point she had been a lawyer, and she was in need. And she asked if she could stay with me because Vegas was a good spot for her to be, for her clientele and all this different stuff. So kind of the deal was, if I can stay with you for an extended amount of time, like I'll make content with you, all this stuff, it'll be really great, try to make it worth it. And I was like, sure, like why not? I have the space. If somebody's in need, I do my best to always help. But I think, as you guys have seen in my content or lack thereof over the last couple of months, the part of the deal that I thought I was getting from opening like my actual personal home, that never happened. There wasn't any fitness instruction. There wasn't content created. I did get some personal pictures taken, which is great. Like, that's important. But it definitely wasn't what it was set up to be. So at the end of the day, what I was told her goals were for being here, what she does professionally, or what I was told she does professionally, none of it really seems to actually be true. None of it's true. And at the end of the day, I was somebody who could provide something, a roof over someone's head, a place to sleep, company advice, help with her brand pretty significantly, access to you guys, people that have been really supportive of me for a really long time, people that I've built friendships and relationships with, people that I've trusted that have trusted me. Unfortunately, she gained access to all of you, which, as damaging as a lot of things have been, and it's bigger than you guys are ever really going to know. Sorry about that. My friendships have been hurt, and you guys have been hurt, and this brand has been significantly hurt. I set out and intended to do a nice thing for someone I didn't know who needed something, and you guys are getting scammed. Not by me. I've gotten scammed to the tune of hundreds of thousands, not hundreds of thousands, hundreds or thousands of dollars, literally hundreds of dollars. My house got trashed. Yeah, it's a really shitty experience. The summer has been really hard. And at the end of the day, this Texas tour that I planned, that I invited people on, that I organized, that I set up with you guys, was taken away from me. And I was then scammed out of everything for that. Literally down to my accommodations in Austin that were taken out from under me. Because she had another crisis. Just another housing crisis. Something didn't go right in her world. Because shit doesn't go right when you treat people badly. But I just, up until now, decided to stay out of it. And if that's how you want to be, and that's how you want to live, that's how you want to treat people, whatever. It'll come back on you. But the last 72 hours, you guys have been reaching out to me a lot, and you're frustrated, and you're concerned, and you guys feel scammed. And that's not my heart. These are accusations I've never faced. And obviously my lack of content for this tour has been significantly impacted by all this shit going on. Like, this woman destroyed some relationships that I can't repair. I can't get back. Literally made the place where I live, like my actual like housing community, like tainted where I live with people I live near, like neighbors. It's been really bad. It got so bad and so personal and so far away from the fucking reason that I had even opened my door, which was a human needs a place to live. This human is in my country, not originally from here on false pretenses, and stranded. And even if you're not here for maybe a upfront legal reason that whatever powers that be would allow, you're still a human being, and you still don't have a place to stay or a roof over your head, and you're panicking, and you can't pay your bills, and you don't know what to do. And I'm sorry, but my heart is to open my door and be like, come in, like, be here, it's okay. And all of it got so twisted and so fucked up to the point of this person even attacking like personal romantic relationships of mine, like claiming that I'm unfaithful and claiming that other people are unfaithful. Not other people, a specific other person. And literally wedging herself between me and someone that has been in my life for years, and making awful accusations and using the tour as a way to create damage in my personal life. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. There are other women that have been involved in my tours that up until recently I've considered myself close to. Narcissism is a phenomenal woman. That girl is talented and caring and fun. She makes amazing content, and under no circumstance will I ever have a negative thing to say about that girl. I know that this other person is really damaging what was once a friendship with Nars. There's not much I can do about that right now. But what I'll tell you guys is that if any of you support Nars or have considered supporting her, continue to do so. She's amazing. She makes great content. She's got a good heart. And as far as it comes to like taboos and exploring taboos, I can't imagine a better person to have those conversations with. It makes me really sad that our connection and friendship is so fractured right now because of so much bullshit that isn't true, but I just have to trust it'll work itself out. I feel like she's being bullied. I know she's being lied to. and that's not fair to her. But I don't want any of you to feel like she's a culprit. She's not. She's a really good human who makes really good content and is really fun. So continue to support her if you are. And if you've considered it, I would highly recommend it. You're not going to be disappointed. Both Nars and Jamie Ginger have been people that I have valued, that I brought into my tours, and that this other person has tried to really fracture, like successfully and significantly fracture relationship with, to the point of Jamie being literally bullied to the point of like just unhealthy. It was so sad. Jamie was really, really bullied during the San Diego tour, the California tour, and leading up to the Austin tour. And through all of it, she's continued to be amazing and supportive and loving towards me. I can't say enough good things about Jamie. Thank you, if you're watching this, for stepping up and supporting me and all of this. It just makes me sad. It sucks. Both Nars and Jamie have been scammed, and their names have been slandered like mine is being now. And people that have been significant sponsors and supporters of theirs have been, if not stolen out from under them, significant attempts to do so have been made by this person that we've all tried to help and accept and bring into our world. It freaking sucks. It really freaking sucks. As a result of all of this, the lack of content that I've been able to, the stuff I haven't been able to produce for the Texas tour, not being able to go to Texas, obviously I'm an emotional like mess. I'm sad and I'm hurt. The reason I'm actually needing to address this right now is I'm going to owe my Texas Taboo sponsors something extra. It's only going to be open to them. We're going to talk about it, you guys and I, because at the end of the day, you guys have been really negatively impacted by something that's completely out of my control, and yet also just my emotional state has been such that, like, what am I supposed to cry through posts? That's not what you guys want to see. So we're going to talk about that today and tomorrow. We're going to figure out what I can do to make this right with you guys, because I don't want any of you feeling scammed. That's not me. I want you guys to enjoy this. This is supposed to be fun, and I'm not having any fun. I'm not having fun, and I don't think you guys are having fun. So we need to make this right. I'm not going to address this again beyond this publicly. This is the only thing I'm ever going to say about it. And personally, between my Texas sponsors and I, we're going to figure out something to rectify the whole fucking thing and right this ship. Okay? I'm going to stop crying, fix my makeup, go to the office, and we're going to figure this out. And I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry that this has had such an impact on so many of you. It's not right, and that's not my heart.